It's a big world out there still. Hello everyone, PraisGood here. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm looking at my map and realizing there's shrines that are not even marked on here that I got from my source, so I'm correcting those issues now, but we're gonna dive right into the Akkala region. Pretty big region. It's also going to have something for us that will allow us, that will get us, well, will get us a piece of the armor set that I love, and the entire armor set of armor that I love to use besides that. Also, there's a photograph out here, actually, at the Spring of Power, which we'll get there at some point. But, so yeah. More Breath of the Wild. And that brings up something else now. So, all that wood that I've been telling you to cut, though you could have spaced it out a lot more than I have, this is the region where you will finally find out why you need to cut down all that wood. Just trust me, you do need a lot of wood for this quest I'm talking about. Not even just for your own wait times and everything. Oh yes, this one. I like this one actually. So we have another apparatus, but this one isn't all that bad. Also a reminder that a lot of the apparatus size, they control much easier. I'm just going to do this. A lot of the apparatuses control super easy if you try and leave the focus of the apparatus on your left hand, not your right. I don't know if that's just how the game was designed, but hey, you got to kind of give a weird anchor point on stuff like this, right? All right. Oh, so this, all right. So you're gonna lose at least one arrow here while you're doing this. You could take the time to stasis all these lasers and then just take it one by one and walk under, but you're gonna need to use these anyway. So hit it once and then run. I'm gonna get hit. Yep, I did. Okay, whatever. I'll just take the hit. Anyway, oh yes, we actually have to waste a lot of arrows for this. So one arrow. Because in order to get to the treasure chest over here, we have to hop on that thing that just swung around below. So, pop another arrow out there. And hop on board. Do a little bit of maneuvering. And ta-da! With a simple jump and a glide, you have your treasure. Also, I find it weird. I'm thinking out loud mostly. Oh, well, it's about to break. I'm going to keep this on until it breaks. But I find it weird while I sit here playing this game is that a lot of, like, there's been a lot of games for not only the Switch coming out and already out that use tilt controls for aiming. Oh, good, ball control. I used to love these kinds of games in my youth. Anyway, there's a lot of games that use tilt controls as like a form of aim or something like that. So, and for whatever reason, like on any other game that's like tilt controls and gyroscopic controls for how you move, how you aim and all that, I pretty much have turned off the motion controls entirely. That means any Splatoon videos you've seen of me or with other people, yes, I have the motion controls turned off. Hate them. But this is like the one game that's like warmed me up to motion controls for aiming. Because a lot of times when you see me, like when you see my sight wobbling ever so slightly, that's me actually using the tilt controls and the gyroscopes to aim my bow shots at times. So, yeah, that's like I said, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing with this game that I just find awkward. Like, not even really awkward, just kind of like it's teaching me to aim with gyroscopes. Let's see, do you have a quest? No, you don't. Do you have a quest? No, you're just traveling Goron. Hello. Okay, telling me about selling ores in shops, and hello, you had a quest. I saw it. Just hanging out. We'll see about that. What's that? What do you have there? That's amaranth, isn't it? Could you, maybe give me some? Sure. There you go. I didn't even know you wanted it. Favorite planet. Seems you and I may get along, just get along after all. That said, Akala's famous for, well, nothing. So I have to ask, what could you possibly come here for? Hudson, actually. Hudson? Oh. The carpenters did stop by here, as it were. He said something about, I'm going to build a village and go from the ground up. I think he went off towards Lake Akala. Lake Akala is to the east of here. If you're curious, you should head there over there. Was that it? Did I just, like, do a quest without even meaning to? I guess she just wants Amaranth, which... Amaranth kind of glows. Hello. Kind of grows more, We'll see more and more Amaranth around this area. See, Beetle's asleep. I don't think they'll have anything. This man just settled down to sleep. Yeah, I don't think there's any side quests out here. If I'm wrong, you know, you can correct me, yada yada. Farmhand, do you have anything? Okay, so she can change gear and horses. Gear on horses and names. There's a whole bunch of rams out here, too. And a farmhand out here. I'm worried about what this farmhand might want. Well, didn't pop a quest when I walked near him. Did I ever talk about that in better detail, by the way? Oh, we're going to want to head over this way. Well, actually, we're going to be heading... We're going to be heading close to where, what's his name is. We're actually going to meet up with Hudson at some point. I'm going to go up the top of the tower. It's going to be easier just to glide to the shrine instead of running there. But yeah, other than Hudson, there's actually not a lot out here in Akala to really marvel at, being honest. Is that sad? That, like, the only reason you come to Akala is for a man that has a weird bowl haircut that somehow adds an extra foot to his overall height? No, just me? Alright. Anyway, we got about three things we can do out here, but how we're going to do it is we're going to curve very far around the actual goal. But anyway, this field down here below us, you can actually kind of already see them because they look like spiders on the map, oddly enough. This area down here has a lot of guardian stuff down here if you want to find some more guardian things. But that being said, you're probably going to have to fight one or two actual guardians if you're planning on getting anything from that field. Anyway, let's head over here. Oh! Is that a Korok seed? Korok spot, I should say? By the way, I did actually finally look at the totals. I did actually look at the totals for what we have for Koroks and whatnot. 91 total seeds. For reference sake, when I beat this game my first time in the quote-unquote 100% version in my head of what I call 100%, I had like 127 Korok seeds. So we are making good headway. So anyway. Now I might actually head down to that field with the Guardians and mess around with them. Use my Royal Guard Claymore and just take care of them all. But yeah, we're going to tackle a lot of shrines here first. But this particular spot we're going to be at, I guess we're going to be warping between here a lot of times because there's several quests we can do right around here. Yes, combat trial, modest? Oh god, this is going to be over before this weapon breaks. Alright. Come here. Hey you. Gimme. What you got? Ooh, you have a battle axe. I have a bigger one. I'm going to go behind here before you shoot me. Ow! Half a quarter of my heart. Oh, I should... I just realized I'm still wearing my cold gear, by the way. Oh, guess that broke first. Oh well. You can't protect yourself very well if you don't have a shield. You doing... Oh, you're doing this thing. Alright. Well, while I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and put on our proper... battle set. Okay, hold up. How cute, it thinks it's people. Are you going into the less struggle mode? Well, you were going to less struggle mode, but I stopped you. Yeah, these mini guardians, like, we're at least gear-wise, we're decently far in the game. Like I said, well, gear-wise, I'm repeating myself. Gear-wise, we are decently far in the game. So a lot of these minor tests are now not really much of a thing to worry about. Whereas, you know, oh, giant cores. Ah, sorry, I had a moment. We're gonna, so we're probably gonna start finding those out in the wild now with giant cores. But anyway, we're pretty far along gear-wise. Like, you know, episode 10, 15, you know, we weren't doing so hot gear-wise, and we could actually have gotten pretty well flattened by most of the mini guardians. But now we got so much gear on our side that, like, we finish a minor test of strength before we even think about entering the shrine it's within. Back out in the wilderness. So we'll probably make a couple warps up here to this place because I still want to explore that field over there because there's definitely one or two. Also, let me get a different weapon on quick. There's definitely one or two Koroks hiding out there and one or two treasure chests, so I want to be out there for a minute. But let's see, where is our next shrine? Behind us. Also, I'm going to go ahead and mark a shrine here. Where did I say? Oh yeah, it was behind us. So there's a shrine back here. I hope this isn't a hidden one, but yeah. We'll be making a couple trips out here, just because there's several things. Like, you can see, I know you can see that down there. But we'll warp up here several times just for ease's sake. Convenience sake. There you go. That's the word you're looking for, Scooter. Stupid ice. I mentioned before that I know I'm not like the smartest man alive, right? I want to make sure I point that out. Like, I'm an idiot savant when it comes to, or basically, pointing out my own flaws, but if it involves video games, I'm pretty much idiot savant. Which means I'm good at one thing. I'm equivalent to tying my not being able to tie my shoes at anything else. I know that about me. Don't worry. Don't have to hide the truth from me. Oh, yeah, here's more amaranth. Oh, that was a big vein too. So yeah. Dang it. Give me that cricket, that amaranth. So amaranth that we're seeing around here. Whoop. Sorry, little lizard dude. Let's see. Alright. Chop down one more tree and then we'll be good. Anyway. Oh, up here. Right. Oh, they all left. But yeah, so... Yeah, this is a weird day. I've got stuff planned for this evening, so I'm doing all my recording for the day this in the quote-unquote morning for me. I wake up really late, so... Let's see, now where are you? Are you here? Are you a cast one? Oh, I know where this one is. You're either going to need a well-placed bomb, or you are going to need... You're either going to need a well-placed bomb, or you're going to need bomb arrows. So I hope you have stored up at least a single bomb arrow. Also, I'm looking around because I want to see if there's anything weird out here. But yeah, this was a shrine I found before I went to the Davdi, you know, all those islands. Oh, right, rocks. There's lots of stuff to mine out here. I'm breaking this today. But yeah, there's a lot of, oh wait, I'm not breaking this today. Oh, how fortuitous. The game left me how much? One sledgehammer. Effectively. Ooh, and more luminous stone. So this area is kind of cool. I don't think there's much out here besides the one shrine. I could be wrong, though. But, yeah, there's a lot of mining stuff out here. So if there... I don't think I've ever talked about this, but... If you find some minerals and if you find some ores and veins and you think, hey, I would kind of like to stay, I would kind of like to get more of those veins, but I don't want to go out in the world looking for more. Trust me, I did mining in World of Warcraft. I know about finding veins. But yeah, doing all the mining in the world and whatnot, if you want an easier time doing it, you know, I'll just tell you that every time there's a blood moon, for whatever reason, the minerals and ores also respawn around the world. Ganon, he can't just stop at Hyrule. Now Ganon must have control over all the mineral deposits in the world. That fiend. And I don't know what purpose all these like metallic rocks really have around here. Like, there's no hole to put them in, really. It's just... yeah, it's just vacant and barren. But this place is pretty much a mining hole. Actually, I could probably, considering I just got done doing that, I could put a treasure chest stamp here and be like, hey, there's a lot of minerals out here you can get. Oh, there's also treasure out here. Now, I'm not sure about treasure chests. I could be wrong on this, so anybody with more knowledge, please correct me. But I don't believe the contents of treasure chests out in the wild restock themselves after a blood moon. Maybe certain ones do, like ones with rupees do. But again, I could be wrong. I've only got one playthrough of this game under my belt, and you guys have already seen that I've gotten surprised by the fact that there's a horse god. So, whoop, hold up. I noticed that. Hold up. As I was rambling on a little bit before, I'm going to go up to that waterfall too. So much stuff I'm noticing. Let's see. Oh yeah, this area out here. This area, I actually got the. Let's go and spin this away, and pick up the rock underneath. But yeah, this area, I actually came here first before going to the Tingle Islands. That's how I basically had a moment of epiphany of, why are there Tingle Islands? I'm scared. Cold darners. You are the ones that give heat resistance. Yes, you are. You'll need those, by the way, if I haven't made that abundantly clear. What is up here at the waterfall? Because there's got to be something out here. Oh, not that. Oh, hi, boar. Is it just a really big waterfall? Is that all it is? Well, a duck just flew into it. Sorry, I thought it was going to be much more straightforward with my recording session today, but I guess not. Come on, give me them hardy bass. I know there's one more fish up here. I saw it. Oh, well, I'm just going to mash A now to go up this waterfall. I'm going to look underneath it. Oh, was that an opening down there? Okay, well, hello, can I go under here? No, I can't. This is just where the water forms. Alright, fair enough. Another metallic rock. It's climbing day, boys. Yes, we're climbing in the rain. I know, pretty much. I pretty much put this right up there with like a cardinal sin, didn't I? And if you got more stamina, you might be able to do a little more, but don't go any further than like... Don't go any further than like 2 links tall. I'll put it up there as like a comparison. There's nothing up here. Alright. Back down. Ooh, not back down we go. Hello. Several things to do at once. Alright. Okay, I've got it. So, there's a hole right there. And we've got magnets. You're gonna guide me up this... Yep, you're gonna guide me up this mountain. So I saw a magnetic rock somewhere over here on our way up. And I want to use it to fill that hole. Please, take this out of context. It'll amuse the internet a little bit. God damn. I'm up to... I will not be surprised if by the end of this recording session, if I'm at... if I'm at 100. If I'm at 100 total Koroks. Keep in mind, we've gone through 90% of this game. Not 90, not even 90%. Like, stay up there. I'm ready to catch you if you start rolling. Okay, you're good. But no, we've gone through, I'm going to say roughly 45 to 50% of this game. And I have more Koroks now than I have really at any other point. Or more Korok seeds. than I did anywhere close to this point of the game when I first played it. I guess is that Zora's Domain right on the other... That is Zora's Domain right on the other side. We're a little south. We are a little south. Anyway. Let's head back over here to this area. So anyway, as I was saying, this area, I found it before I went to the Tingle Davdi, you know, the Tingle Brothers Island, so to say. Which, that's a weird thing. I know it might not hold true by the time we get to when this video actually goes out, but at the time of recording this, you know, Tamal's over there, Tamal9, good friend, over there recording Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Woo! I'm getting a rush. Put a bomb arrow on, throw it in there. And there you go. But he's recording Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. And I gotta wonder, because, I mean, that's one of a few games, but is there any games besides Wind Waker and Minish Cap that really drew attention to the whole Tingle has brothers thing? Because I'm kind of waiting for it in his series that in Tamal's series that he's playing, but I don't have my hopes up considering he's almost done with the game. But yeah, was there any other game that really draws attention to the fact that Link has siblings or whatnot? Things I think about. Alright. So what you got for me? It's another combat one, isn't it? Oh, is this a major? Modest. Okay, I don't see any towers. I don't see any towers in here. Oh, there's towers, okay. Let's get that battle axe we just got off the last test of strength. Hello. I have come to a harvest. What are you holding on to? Ooh, you're dual wielding. A bot after my own heart. I totally wasted a bomb arrow here. It's about to shoot at me, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. You're not gonna touch me. Oh, okay, you touched me. Fair enough, you get that one. Point goes to you. Okay, you spin. Oh, that is not anywhere near me. You missed. Okay. You broke that good weapon. Now I gotta bring on this weapon. And you know, you can hit me with your laser. I don't care. If I can mostly defeat you before you have a chance to do your stuff, I don't care. Nope, no weapons. And bring it around town. You going into this mode? Cool. See how little I care. Give me your good stuff. Oh, I grabbed the sword, not the battle axe. Well, I kind of want that battle axe. What can I drop? Oh, this Claymore's almost broken? Fair enough. As much as I enjoy that Knight's Claymore, I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. You know, I still got the Zora Spear. Now, is this gonna be another one? Is this gonna be another one where it's gonna give me a weapon? Because I'm gonna be upset. What weapon is it? Nope, a sapphire. Ooh, thank you. I do love how it's throwing so many of these tests of strength at us, and I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. Oh, anyway, we'll be very close to taking care of all these orbs in due time. But first, it's time to go visit our good friend. Well, almost time to go visit our good friend Hudson. We're very close to it, and I plan to do just that. But we're making a bit of a pit stop first. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. You have a great rest of your day, and take care.